David Levin, and welcome to Pop Goes the Culture. Your favorite stars spill the beans on their behind-the-scenes stories. Today, part 2 of my interview with Different Strokes' Todd Bridges, a.k.a. Willis. Todd reveals how he and Gary Coleman play practical jokes on the producers of Different Strokes. Plus, Todd talks about his feelings about family entertainment in general. Here's Todd Bridges.
We had a lot of fun. Me and Gary played a lot of practical jokes on the kids. I mean, on the producers and the director. We stopped the director from smoking. You ever seen those things, they put those little things that make your cigarettes blow up when you smoke them? And me and Gary, because they used to smoke on the set, everyone did. It was like no big deal. They come on the set and be, smoke everywhere, and it's like, in these little auditorium rooms, and it's like, you look back now, you're like, man, no wonder we're all getting cancer, because, everyone was smoking. But I remember me and Gary got tired of our director smoking, so we're gonna get him good. So what Gary would do, we did it for like about a month straight. Gary would distract him, or be talking to him, or act like he had something personal to say, and take him outside, and I'd take his cigarette packs and I'll start stuffing these things all in every single cigarette. And then Gary would, or either I would distract him, and then Gary would put him in there. And I remember he finally thought he got away. It was like a month later. He finally thought he got away. He's like, okay, these kids didn't get these pack of cigarettes. But I had gotten every single one of them, and I got it all retaped back up like it looked like it was brand new. He said he got home, and he unwrapped it, and he lit it up. And he's like, they didn't get this one. Boom! He goes, that's it. I quit. And he quit smoking. The next day, he said, that's it. I quit smoking. And he never smoked again.
Who was that?
Gary and Keith. It was one of the most funniest things in the world. And he quit smoking, which was great.
Wow. What were some of the things that happened on set that you come home?
We used to also, me and Gary did this thing one time where we had set up all the producers. I had hooked these little flash powder with little charges to them and to all their light bulbs. When they turn the light bulbs on, and go poof, and they gave everybody a heart attack. We used to do that, and me and Gary used to tape all the boxes together in the rooms and make like spaceships and different entrances in different places. When they used to have to find us, they had to figure out where we were. You're like, okay, this box is huge. Where are they? We're like all over the place in these boxes. We used to do a lot of stuff like that. We were just kids, We were always looking to have fun because we didn't have. I thank God growing up, I had the opportunity to play Pop Warner football. I played Little League baseball. So I did all those things. The only thing I didn't have the opportunity to do was go to a regular high school. I never did that. But I did everything else as a kid. I mean, I used to, go in the mountains and catch snakes and tame them and sell them to pet stores, me and my friends. I rode bikes a lot. I learned how to, ride BMX style, learned how to ride a skateboard really well.
People treat you different because you're famous, or had...
Well, back in those days, though, it was more or less, it was, growing up as a child star, you had people who want to fight with you a lot in those days. It's different today. But back in them days, there was a lot of that. Because it was, a celebrity up close was new. It was new. It wasn't as like it is today. Like, especially you live in Los Angeles, you're liable to see anybody driving in the street, You're liable to turn around near Spielberg, driving. That's just how it is. I think celebrities and actors are a lot more available, I think, than anything else now.
800 cable channels like ours.
Yeah, but that's the unfortunate part about TV today is that there is 800 channels, and that you're not getting the quality you used to get. But the funny part about it is the quality now is coming from the cable stations and not the networks anymore. They're not coming from the networks anymore. They're coming from cable stations. They're coming from Sci-Fi. It's producing great shows. Comedy Central's producing great comedy shows now. HBO is producing the best, hour dramas now. It's like, and that's unfortunate, that the networks can't pull themselves together to do quality shows anymore. And I think we have to, TV's going to have to get back to these shows like that are on TV Land. You got to get back to shows that are family-oriented shows. People want, and a good example is, which do you think makes more money? Family-oriented movies or non-family-oriented movies?
The family-oriented movies.
They make 100 times more than a regular movie. They just do. If you want to get in the $300 and $400 million range, you got to do a family-oriented movie. Wait till you see how much Madagascar is going to make, those movies and those. Look what what's name made, The Incredibles made. I mean, look what, those things are just, those are what, television and movies are supposed to be about. You want to be able to let your kid watch a show every now and then. It has good morals, good values. I don't want my kid to watch the shows today because there's so much stuff in it that doesn't need to learn yet. Right. At 6 years old, he doesn't need to learn about, the relationships that they have going on in the shows. That he doesn't need to learn about that. So
You put those on after.
yeah, exactly.
In part 3 of my conversation with Todd Bridges, he talks about how he got started by seeing Red Fox on TV. Todd talks about the mistakes he made in his life, the best piece of advice he ever got. Plus, Nancy Reagan just says no on Different Strokes. What's it like to meet a president? Hey, till next time, what's your favorite Different Strokes moment? Jot your thoughts in the comments, and please, if you like what you see, help us continue by pledging a couple of bucks on our Patreon account. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.